Once again, it's been a wild week in crypto. Let's catch up on the latest news of the week. Ethereum ETF approval confirmed. Gala Games exploited for $22 million. Farcaster raises $150 million, and Trump embraces crypto donations. These are the headlines dominating the crypto space this week. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the details of each story and uncover what they mean for the future of cryptocurrency. Blockchain gaming platform Gala Games was exploited for a whopping $22 million this week. The attacker managed to mint and make off with 5 billion Gala tokens, with the swipe tokens worth around $240 million at the time of the exploit. Gala CEO Eric Benefactor Schiermeier confirmed the exploit, stating, "We messed up our internal controls. This shouldn't have happened, and we are taking steps to ensure it doesn't ever again." The company is currently working with the FBI, DOJ, and a network of international authorities to identify the culprit. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. The very next day, the attacker returned a cool $22 million worth of Ether to Gala Games. That's right, the hacker had a change of heart, or perhaps got spooked by the prospect of the feds breathing down their neck, and decided to give back the ill-gotten gains. Gala Games says the swift return of funds was thanks to their effective response and the involvement of federal law enforcement agencies. Now, I don't know about you, but I find this whole situation equal parts infuriating and fascinating. On the one hand, it's great to see a happy ending with the funds being recovered. But on the other hand, the fact that these kinds of exploits keep happening in the first place is a real problem for the crypto industry. Moving on to some more positive news, decentralized social media protocol Farcaster just raised a whopping $150 million in funding led by Paradigm, with additional participation from A16Z Crypto, Han Ventures, USV, Variant, Standard Crypto, and others. The company plans to use the funds to support its work on Farcaster for many years to come, with a focus on growing daily active users and adding developer primitives to the protocol. I have to say, I'm pretty excited about the potential of decentralized social media platforms like Farcaster. As someone who's grown increasingly frustrated with the centralized control and data harvesting of traditional social media giants, the idea of a more user-centric and developer-friendly alternative is really appealing. With $150 million in funding and backing from some of the biggest names in venture capital, Farcaster seems well-positioned to make a splash in this space and compete with the likes of X.com. Of course, it remains to be seen whether they can deliver on their promises and attract a critical mass of users, but I'm definitely rooting for them. In a move that's sure to ruffle some feathers, former President Donald Trump has begun accepting crypto donations for his re-election campaign, making him the first U.S. presidential candidate to adopt digital assets for funding. According to a statement from his campaign, this addition to President Trump's already groundbreaking digital fundraising operation marks the first time a major party presidential nominee has embraced cryptocurrency for donations. Now, regardless of your political leanings, you have to admit that this is a pretty savvy move from the Trump campaign, with crypto becoming an increasingly hot-button issue in the lead-up to the November elections. Embracing digital assets could help Trump appeal to younger, more tech-savvy voters who might otherwise be skeptical of his candidacy. Of course, it's worth noting that this move is not without controversy, given the largely unregulated nature of the crypto space and concerns about money laundering and other illicit activities. But hey, since when has a little controversy ever stopped Trump? Finally, the biggest news of the week comes from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, which has officially approved spot Ethereum exchange-traded funds, ETFs. The amendments concern proposals from Fidelity, VanEck, Invesco, and Galaxy, ARK Invest and 21 Shares, and Franklin Templeton. This groundbreaking decision has sent shockwaves through the crypto community, with many experts predicting a massive surge in Ethereum's price in the coming weeks and months. Let's break this down further. The SEC's approval of spot Ethereum ETFs is a major milestone for the crypto industry, as it legitimizes Ethereum as a mainstream investment vehicle and opens the doors for institutional investors to gain exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. According to some analysts, this could trigger a $4.2 trillion price earthquake as more and more investors flock to Ethereum in search of returns. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical about the impact of this news, given the SEC's previous reluctance to approve crypto ETFs. But make no mistake, this is a game changer. With the backing of major players like Fidelity and VanEck, Ethereum is poised for a major breakout in the coming months. Of course, as with any investment, there are always risks involved, and it's important to do your own research and exercise caution. But if you've been on the fence about Ethereum, now might be the time to take a closer look. All in all, it's been a pretty eventful week in the world of crypto. From the approval of Ethereum ETFs to the Gala Games exploit to Farcaster's massive fundraise and Trump's embrace of crypto donations, there's no shortage of news and developments to keep us on our toes. Of course, as always, it's important to remember that none of this is investment advice and to do your own research before making any financial decisions. But if you're like me and can't resist the allure of the crypto space, then buckle up and enjoy the ride, because it's sure to be a wild one.